contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here's the chance to counter. Chance, surely! And the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Doué. Nice interception, well timed. Fernandez, gently done. Caicedo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Dembele, aim forwards. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, red, nice interception. Vitinha. Zabani. Tacho, forwards and with intent. Over to the left. It's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Palmer. Nice control. Real, can he finish? Denied by an intensive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Neto. Turns and goes back. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. Nicely intercepted. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Zaire Emery, and here's Dembele. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi, and the keeper's got it again. Zabani, that's a sharp pass. Chalobah. They could break here. Chance for a shot! Oh, bang on target. Mendes. Vitinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Picks one through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Correa. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pedro Neto. Cross in, looks like a good one. Mendes gets it away. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo laid out to the left flank. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. He's being urged to shoot. Hatred without sophistication. It's a throw-in. Vitinha. Pacho. Paris Saint-Germain, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's Dembele. His shot at goal! Cucurella shifted upfield. Sado. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Now who's going to be first to this? And the shot! Has another go! And he shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Moved on forwards. Hakimi looking here to chip it through. In it comes. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gusto with the clearance. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Gusto. Chalaba. Adrabayo. Caicedo. That's a look and plays it forward. Vitinha. And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
It's Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dembele hits it! Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cucurella. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zabani. Vitinha. Safonov, long ball by the goalkeeper. Calmly anticipates. Pacho. Zabani. Pacho. Zaire Emery. And it's 2-A. Adrabayo. Fernandes. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Nuno Mendes, Pacho, Saban, moved on forwards. Kvarat and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All over again with the goalkeeper, Pacho. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caicedo forwards and with intent. Kvaratskhelia, and here's Dembele. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. And here's Kvaratskhelia. João Neves, that's Doué. Oh, denied brilliantly!
Doué is offering a wry smile there.
But it gets the job done. And it's Zaire Emery. Nice physical challenge. Pacho. Knocked in behind. Now it's João Pedro, and he's found a way past. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Doué. Oh, such a clever touch. Really well manoeuvred. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Hakimi. And here's Doué. Doué. Cucurella gets it clear. Been slipped through. Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. Kvaratskhelia. Dembele, backward it goes. João Neves. And that was very necessary. Dembele! It's Dembele! Take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
First goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Caicedo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gusto. It'll be a throw-in. Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Tacho shifted upfield. Zaire Emery. Dembele. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Gusto. Palmer looking to get on the end of this. Fernandez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kvaratskhelia aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Adebayo, gently done. Caicedo, aim forwards. And that has put paid to that. He's in plenty of space here. Cucurella. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. And it's Germain. Great chance! Danger averted for now. Out again for a throw-in. James, spread out to the left. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's up, and a chance! And here's Fernandez. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has been cleared. And here's Palmer. And he's gone backward here. And here's Neto. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Zaire Emery gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and
oh, smashing header! It's fallen kindly here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his position.
Saban, 2 minutes to be added on. João Neves, Vitinha, Tacho, and it's played forward. Nuno Mendes, Gusto, Chalobah, and that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought.
There's the start of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Adrabayo. Cucurella. Adrabayo. Cucurella. He has found the way through. And that's a good intervention. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. And it's claimed by the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Adrabayo. That's really well manoeuvred. Gusto. Palmer. He is through here. Gusto elects to cross. Tries a deft little ball. Ball is over the line. That's good play. Can he deliver? Played into the middle. Mendes gets it away. And it's James. Gusto. James. Fernandez. And here's Neto. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. Cucurella has overhit it. Palmer wins the duel this time. João Neves. Adrabayo gets over and intercepts. Cucurella. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Vitinha. And here's Neves. Fernandez shifted upfield. Can he spark a counter here? Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. João Pedro. Great position, chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Caicedo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mendes moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Palmer. Played out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. João Neves, forwards and with intent. Vitinha played out to the left flank. James. And the counter is on. Now that's well seen too. And here's Palmer. Now it's Fernandes. It's really well cleared. And it's played forward. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Doué had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And here's Doué. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Cross. Oh, he's overshot the green. Adrabayo. Chalobah. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Zabani. Zaire Emery. Palmer. Ooh, delicate chip through. Palmer. Palmer!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible error. It's Dembele! Oh, they could be caught out here. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. Dembele hits it! Hits it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Played into space. So much time and space here. Zaire Emery did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zabani. Reclaimed it in a trice. Hakimi, nicely aimed pass. Gusto. Now it's João Pedro, spread out to the left. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And across it goes. And it's hoisted clear. That's a little off target. Gets it away. Hakimi. Zaire Emery. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. On time, excellent interception. He's found a way through. Dembele's cross.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ball's played through. Palmer gets a cross in. Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the finish! And that certainly packed a punch. João Neves. Sabani. Tacho shifted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Adebayo. Out to the left it goes. And it's Caicedo. Good take. Tries a shot! Tacho is there and he can get that clear. Oh, it's come loose. James. Now it's João Pedro. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Against the crossbar. Decent hit from there.
Oh, and the keeper didn't have that coverage, you know. He can start breathing again now, I think.
That has been cut short. James, aim forwards. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. João Neves. Caicedo wins the duel this time. João Neves. And it's gone back to the keeper. Sabani. And claimed it back swiftly. Sabani. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. And it's Neves. Caicedo. Fernandes. Bino Gittins. Played with finesse.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Doué. Sanchez claims it. Safe hands. Adebayo. Caicedo. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Aimed in towards the centre. He can get that clear. Gusto has it back and can go again. In by James. Oh, easy pickings there. For Correa. Bino Gittins. Caicedo. Now it's Palmer! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Zabani, gently done. That pass has been well intercepted. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zabani gets good distance on it. Adrabayo. Kvaratskhelia proves too strong. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Neves. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's got away. Cleared away. By no Gittins. And he's there to get it away. By no Gittins. Caicedo takes the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Caicedo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
João Pedro. Looking to break at pace. Chance for a shot! He's got away with one there. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And here's Palmer. João Pedro. That's going to go a long way. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Shot a goal! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Cucurella cuts it out.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Turns and goes back. James, played out towards the right wing. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened.
He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zaire Emery. Hakimi. Zabani. Hakimi. Aim forwards. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vitinha. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Caicedo. Chalobah. Garnacho. Played out to the right. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly